You serious? Are you serious? We are seriously serious. Yes, we're looking in the last days here, and yes, there may have become a new leader emerging out of nowhere from the bowels of the Kremlin. Dmitry Kovalev. Dmitry Kovalev, 36 years old, hockey player who, and not but who has big, strong Russian with a very close relationship uh, within the administration of Vladimir Putin. Who is he? Well, the man, the mystery, we'll tell you in just a moment. But first of all, let's put a shout out right now, if we could, for www.ketowithpaul.com. That's www.ketowithpaul.com. Check this out. Countless Americans struggle every day with managing their weight. If you're like most, you notice that it was easier to stay lean before you were 20 years old. But why is that? The answer is because after the age of 20, our body's metabolism slows down. It's serious, by as much as 4% every decade. How do we combat this genetic pitfall? I'm personally a huge fan of using this amazing keto powder. This keto powder from the keto diet, it is being used as a weight loss alternative around the world. It works by increasing the level of ketones inside your body. Nothing has helped me manage my weight any quicker and more efficiently. This helps manages it ever since I started using keto in the mornings. I've begun getting so much, my metabolism speeded up, and I can see that. So if you work at it, and it's hard to keep the ketone diet. I mean, really, it is, but it is effective. So they take the best ingredients of the keto diet, put it into a powder form. It's tasteless, it's odorless. You'll become absolutely ageless with the ketone diet. This is called www.ketowithpaul.com. That's www.ketowithpaul.com. Save 51%. Go there right now. You will be very glad that you did. Well, who is Dmitry Kovalev? Who is he? Well, let's try to find out, okay? Because obviously he is somebody, and he is somebody who is making some waves. Absolutely. Who is Dmitry Kovalev? New name emerges as Putin's possible successor amid declining health of the Russian leader. We have information, more information coming out of Russia that Putin is not well. Putin's successor could be this young mystery man who is one of the few that Putin really trusts. With growing doubts about Putin's health, a little-known Kremlin aide named Dmitry Kovalev is being tipped by Kremlin watchers to take over as the ailing Russian leader's successor. He's 36 years old. There's continuing speculation that the Russian leader, Vladimir Putin, is suffering severe health problems, as rumors over a potential successor now have their eyes on this young mystery man. He was close with Putin at the Victory Day parade. He appeared unsteady and weak in recent public appearances. Putin has sparked further speculation when he missed an ice hockey match that has been a regular date in his diary for decades. But if Putin were to step down or be ousted, the big question is, who will replace him? Is it Dmitry Kovalev? In the short term, some thought it would be Mikhail Mishustin, the prime minister. He would automatically assume power if the leader dies or becomes incapacitated. But Kremlin watchers are tipping that Dmitry Kovalev is the possible future leader of Russia. Kovalev is a member of the presidential administration, appears to be one of the few people that Putin truly trusts. Russian news sources say that they posted on a telegram that Kovalev, who's 36 years old, seemed to be very friendly with Putin, and this was observed on Monday's victory parade in Moscow. Also, they found out the identity of the young man who talked about something with Vladimir Putin after the end of the victory parade. Now, during the live broadcast, the camera caught their conversation. Some Telegram channels suggested that the young man is the future successor of Russia. Kovalev is known to be a big ice hockey fan, and there's speculation that these two men could have bonded over their mutual love of the sport. Another potential successor is Nikolai Patrushev, who's 70. But Patrushev is older than Putin by 1 year, and he was rumored to have been selected as the presidential deputy in the event that Putin, if Putin, in the event if he needs surgery or when he's had surgery. Now, also there is this Patrushev is a former KGB counterintelligence officer. He heads the Russian Security Council, an influential body that answers directly to Vladimir Putin, Putin, and issues guidance on military and security issues within Russia. Now, Dr. Sarah Whitmore, an expert in Russian domestic politics at Oxford Brookes University, predicted that there could be moves within the Kremlin to select the winner of the next presidential election, and that Patrushev is one of the most likely contenders to succeed Putin. But Dr. Whitmore said, but if Putin were to suddenly die from an illness, then people would have to be told, and there has to be a sort of succession organized. Someone we know like General Sergei Shoigu, I've talked about him a lot. He's running the war. He's the Ministry of Defense, has been touted as a potential successor and seen as a popular, acceptable face. But she also added that the next leader could be a complete unknown who may even be more hardline than Putin. Could this Dmitry Kovalev be just that? We don't know. Okay. We really don't know. But there's a lot being discussed right now out there, and people are wondering. Now, I did come up with another, some more information on this, and this is what was reported by another Russian, and I actually can show you some footage here. Who is Dmitry Kovalev? That's what people want to know. Who is he? He's the new name that emerges as Putin's possible successor amid declining health. And after Kovalev was seen talking to Putin on May 9th at the Victory Day parade, reports about him being the Russian strongman successor started surfacing. His new name has joined a pool of rumors surrounding the Russian President Vladimir Putin's possible successor, and reports suggest that Dmitry Kovalev, who's a member of the presidential administration, could be the possible contender. This 36-year-old man was identified and has been seen talking to Putin during the parade. Now, I actually want to show you that conversation that they captured over at, and it's been posted at Twitter. Can't hear it. Of course, I don't understand Russian either. Although they do call me the third prophet of Russia, since I was interviewed on REM TV twice now on 2 documentaries. But that's neither here nor there. Who is this mystery man? You can see there's quite a conversation that went on for some time there on Twitter. So we're going to wait and try to find out more about this young man, because he's strong, he's young, and matter of fact, here's a picture of him that was on his over on his Telegram page. So he's athletic, he's tall, he's young, and he's in charge of the presidential administration for Vladimir Putin. So this guy's definitely on the inside circle, just hasn't been, talked about in the media. He's not been put out there to be seen or to be talked about. And that could be because Putin has kept him where he wanted him, close to him, allowing him to manage his presidential administration, sort of like the chief of staff. But because he manages that doesn't mean that he's the choice to be the next leader of Russia. But if I looked at the other 3 guys that are the same age or older than Putin, do you need, what does Russia need at this point? And they say this young man is a very strong, very loyal to Putin and a hardliner. Who is he? What is his thought process? And what does this all mean going forward? Putin, there's rumors he has cancer. There's some rumors says he has blood cancer. And then there's others that say he has also Parkinson's or a dementia for sure. So we don't know. We're going to continue to keep an eye because it is big. When you say, what does it matter? It matters a lot. Because if you put it, look, Russia has more nukes than anybody. Russia's in a war with Ukraine. Russia's really in a war with the West, with NATO. Does this guy have the same hardline mentality as Putin, but younger and have something to prove, which is even more dangerous? Or is he wanting to come up with a way to fit Russia into the world? Is he a whole new fresh face that Russia could use to get back into the global conversation with the rest of the world? In other words, participate with the rest of the world. Or will he take on a stronger role even than Putin? These are the questions that really nobody knows how to answer. But we will look more deeper into him because I have a feeling there's more there than what meets the eye. That is what I truly, truly think. Be right back. Overcome evil.
There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna get up out of the ground. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Look way down the river. What do you think you see? I see a band of angels, and they're coming after me. Well, there ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. No, there ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Look down yonder, Gabriel. Put your feet on the land and see. Gabriel, don't blow that trumpet until you hear from me. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body
We're only
down.
7 days away from this webinar.
No, there ain't no grave gonna hold my body down.
Get your tickets, guys. We're in the stretch run. Get on the list. Get high on the list. Be ready to get your email next Friday, May 20th. We're 1 week away. This is going to be great. Amazing. Lester Sumrall, Doug Hagman, Mike from around the world, Steve Wed, Tom Dunn.
Well, meet me, Jesus, meet me. Meet me in the middle of the air. And if these wings don't fail me, I'll meet you anywhere. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. No, there ain't no grave Well, meet me, mother and father, down by the river road. Mama, you know I'll be there. I'm a checking in my load. Well, there ain't no grave gonna hold my body down.
That's exactly right.
No, there ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Oh, there ain't no grave gonna hold my body down.
Yep, there is absolutely no grave going to hold my body down. All right, guys, we're only 7 days away from the Overcoming Evil webinar. You can get your tickets right now if you go to paulbegleyprophecy.com. Just go there right now, paulbegleyprophecy.com, and get your tickets right now. Very easy to do, and I think you'll be glad. I know after doing these interviews this week with Tom Dunn and with Doug Hagman, and I've already done with Archbishop Athanasius Snyder, and with which was incredible, and Steve Quayle, which is amazing. Lester Sumrall, wow, did he have some great stories about Dr. Lester Sumrall, his grandfather, and Michael Bodia and his grandfather Dmitry Duduman. Great, these are great presentations, and will build your faith. We shall overcome the evil. And of course, Mike from around the world said he's going to, I wrote it down last night. What does he say he was going to do? Oh, because I always keep saying, okay, Mike, what are you going to tell us? What are you going to tell us? And he keeps saying, oh, I've been looking forward to doing this one. Well, I wrote it down last night. He said, oh, hang on. He said, Mike from the world said, I'm going to reveal the hidden tactics of the devil. The hidden tactics of the devil. So it's going to be very, very interesting, guys, what we're going to learn. I already know you're going to be blown away by it, especially Hagman's 25 slides that he shares with you. Wow. And the information. So anyway, get your tickets today. We're only 7 days away. We're in the final stretch run. Be sure. Today is Friday the 13th. Are you serious? And it's also this coming Sunday night is the blood moon. And I'm going to have a special guest Sunday night on our Sunday night broadcast, the night of the blood moon. It will be Pastor Mark Biltz from El Shaddai Ministries out there in Seattle, Washington. He will be with us live on Sunday night talking about this blood moon. It's during the second Passover. Or did you know there was a second Passover? God made an amendment to the word of God, to the law, for those who missed the first Passover, and they had a very good reason. So God made an amendment and set up a second Passover. Okay? 30 days later. You need to know about this. And that is happening the same night of the blood moon. So this weekend we have Friday the 13th, we have the Sabbath, and then we have the blood moon, all taking place. Also, it's be the 7 days since that the sky turned blood red in China, and there they have a Chinese ill omen that if the sky turns blood red, that a major earthquake will hit the earth within 7 days, or on the seventh day, actually, which would be May 15th, 16th. That's during this blood moon. So we really are really interested to see if any of that or what all of those things come to pass. Certainly the prophecy of the Bible we know will come to pass, and we're living in these last days. God bless all of you. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We had a lot of people saved last night. I don't even know how many got saved last night. I know we had 16 people saved Wednesday at our noon show. We had, I think it was 4 or 5 on Tuesday's noon show. And I think it was like 19 or so on last Sunday nights. broadcast, but last night was absolutely amazing. If you missed that, you have to go watch the entire program. Doug Hagman was our guest. Joseph Shackelford performed on the violin and blew me away. I've even seen him perform in with other bands in praise and worship, but nothing like that when he man, was that worship amazing. Worship without saying a word. And then, of course, Mike from around the world just blew us all out of the water. So it was an incredible broadcast last night. So check it out. I'll be right back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. We are living in the last days. Are you saved? Give your life to Jesus Christ before it's too late.